Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. It's your boy. What's happening? I got something to say. If you're listening to me, you already know. What we do here is Gematria, and I want to show you something particular. If you don't know what Gematria is, check out some of my previous videos. I explain it and break it down. It's a concept of turning numbers into words. A is 1, B is 2, C is 3. It comes from Jewish mysticism. The Kabbalah practice Kabbalah, and they believe that it's in the Book of Formations. It states that God created the earth when He merged the letter with the number. So He created the earth when He merged letters, numbers, and sounds together to create what we call today Gematria. Pythagoras took this and ran with it. But this is ancient. This is definitely ancient, an ancient practice. I want to talk about this date in particular, and this is going to be a real quick video. 7/13 this year. 7/13. I tell a lot of you people that these numbers are contrived. That some numbers are contrived in the news, and some things happen that are contrived. And I'm gonna show you this, as it pertains to the lottery. 7/13. On 7/13 now, you can check this out. This is South Carolina Education Lottery. And on 7/13, I'm going to show you something very interesting. If you can see that date at the top of the screen. Wait a minute. Oh, let me go back. July 2020. Let's look it up. July 2020, so you can know that I'm not making this up. Search results. 7/13 at the top of the screen. The evening the numbers were 631, and the midday the numbers was 335. That is interesting because, and I've done a previous post on this on my Facebook group. A particular young man asked me to look into the numbers as far as the pick 3 is concerned. And I looked into the numbers. Let me see if I can pull that post up real quick. I looked into the numbers for that particular day, and I found something very interesting about those numbers for the picks for that day. And it was this. This was July 3rd. I said, notice today's lottery pick 3 midday. It's 965. It's funny because the reverse of that was 569. And on that particular day, 7/3/2020, which was the date, equals 14. 569 is the 104th prime. And you know there's no zeros in numerology, so it's just like 14. You see what I'm saying? And these were the numbers for that. These were the numbers for that particular day. 965 midday. That was 7/3. And I was trying to prove the point that these numbers are contrived. And it's no different with this particular day. And I'm going to show you how. Let me get out of here. I'm going to show you this. Remember, that date was 7/13, correct? Okay. The rest of the world writes that date 13/7. They put the day first, then the month. Well, 137 is very interesting because 137, as you see here, is the 33rd prime number. Prime numbers are divisible by 1 in themselves. And I've done previous videos explaining Fibonacci numbers and triangular numbers. But prime numbers are divisible by 1 in themselves. And this is particularly interesting because you've seen on this day, I don't know if you paid attention to it, a lot of 33s in the news. A lot of 33s in the news. And primes are very particular, and the rest, along with the rest of these that are here, Fibonacci and Triangle, they're very particular because this is the way that they code their stories through Gematria. That's why primes are very important and very particular. So 137, which would be the date, 13/7, is the 33rd prime number. When you go back and look at the picks, look at the picks for midday, it's 33/5. You see that? 33/5. That 5 is particular because, I'm going to show you. 33/5, 335, just like the date. What is 5? 5, when you type 5 in, look at it. 5 is the third prime number. You see that? 5 is, so it's just like saying 333. And you mean to tell me just that's random? And I've shown you this twice now. I showed you just now earlier of a previous post where I've documented this, and now this again. So if you actually went back and studied these numbers and remember these numbers, you'll actually start to draw a pattern, because life is about patterns. And these people, they use patterns in everything they do, and it's the same repetitive patterns. And you can even see the evening numbers. The evening numbers, 6, 3, and 1. Well, we know 1 is a divisor of 3, and 6 is also a divisor of 3. So on that particular day, 137 or 7/13, we got 33s all over the place. This knowledge cannot be denied. If you just open your eyes, once you see it, you can't unsee it. Once you learn it, you know it, you got it, you understand it, you overstand it, then you can apply it. You can see the rituals, you can see the things that are contrived, and it is definitely some organic things that happen as well with these numbers. Because I'm convinced, and I call these the God numbers. I truly do believe that God created this earth using numbers just like this. Everything moves according to numbers. And of course, we had this story. This young lady, Naya Rivera, was found. She was 33. Of course, she was found on that particular day, Monday, July 13th. 137 is the 33rd prime. On the anniversary of another co-star that died 3 years ago. You see the threes and what they're doing with them? We got to wake up to this information, people. I just said something. I hope you got it. If you didn't, rewind it back. At the end of the day, you know it's freely given.